Hey everybody, this is Steve Krause. I'm coming at you today from my house, my upstairs office area. I'm actually trying to experiment. I'm recording this on my phone, my iPhone, and we'll see how that kind of works out. Although I'm editing it on my computer, which is over there. But hey, we're almost done. We're near the end of time for the class. So let me explain exactly what that means. If you look on EMU Online, you will note that you have a grade for everything except for the final. And here's the thing, if you don't make any changes at all with any of the major writing projects, this is the grade that you're going to get, as long as you do the final. As I've said all along with the final is something that I need to do because of NCATE, which is something that for those of you who are in elementary and secondary ed, you may have heard of this. This is that whole live text thing and all that kind of stuff. But it's not something that I see as a high stakes kind of test, or as a sort of mission critical kind of thing. This is why it's only worth 50 points out of the 1,000 points of the course. As long as you do the final, and as long as you do an earnest job of it, and as long as you get it in by the end of time, which is Friday, December 16th at 5 p.m., we'll come back to that. As long as you get that all done, then everything's great. We have nothing to worry about. That is that the final will only help your grade. It certainly will not hurt your grade. Now, if you are in a place with a grade right now that you're not particularly crazy about and you want to improve it, then we want to talk about revisions. And as I've said all along, you can revise any of the major 4 writing projects. You can't revise the blog post or the participation grade. So those are, those are fixed, as it were. In order to revise something, you need to come talk to me either in person or via Skype or via the phone, and then we will work through some of the, what is it you want to do with these revisions. I have kind of a busy week next week, unfortunately, but I'm sure that we can find a way to make this work. So if you're interested in revising, you let me know that, and then we'll work out a time to talk. Either, like I said, either in person, with Skype, or on the phone. One of the things about revision that's really important too is one of the reasons I want to talk to people about it is that you have to sort of decide to revise things strategically. And what I mean by this is that you might want to get an A in the class, but right now everything is a solid B. Well, look, you're probably not going to get an A then unless you revise all 4 projects, and you probably aren't going to revise all 4 projects. Or you might want to revise a project that you did okay on, but not revise the one that you really don't want to, that you did really poorly on. But the fact of the matter is that if you don't revise the one that you did poorly on, your grade's also probably not going to improve much. So what I'm getting at is that part of what I want to do when we meet, if you want to talk about a revision, is how can I coach you through this strategically so that you're not wasting your time revising something that's not going to make a lot of difference anyways. Hopefully that makes some sense. Anyways, that needs to happen before Friday, December 16th at 5 p.m. if you want to do any revisions. Now, if you are happy with your grade, all you need to do is complete the final, post it on EMU Online, and if you're a secondary school teacher or elementary school teacher who is working with live text, you're one of those majors like language, literature, and writing for teachers, that sort of thing, then you need to post it there too. Okay, I want to be clear about this. You need to post it both on EMU Online and on live text. Okay, both places, not just one or the other. But anyways, you need to do that before, as long as you do that before Friday, December 16th at 5 p.m., we are done. And you can go on with your life, and I can go on with my life. Okay. Now, let me talk briefly about the nature of the end of time. Okay? Now, as I've said several times already, the end of this class is Friday, December 16th at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, Michigan time. And that's the end of time. Let me explain what that means. At 4:59 on Friday, December 16th, everything's fine. Birds are singing, children are laughing, it's winter, we're still coming up on Christmas, all that kind of stuff, okay? But at 5:01 on December 16th, Eastern Time, time itself ceases to exist. We're sucked into a void, a blackness, a death. Roar! I always like doing that. Hey, this is what I mean. What I mean is that's it. That's the end of the class under all circumstances. So if you were to say to me, Steve, is there any way that I can hand in my final and my revision on December 17th, on that Saturday? I would say, what do you mean? There is no December 17th. Okay? So that's the absolute positive deadline. And the reason why this is important for me is I want to finish the class as much as you want to finish the class, and I want to go on with my winter break as much as you want to go on with yours. And besides that, everything has to have some sort of deadline, some sort of end. And our end is going to be, you guessed it, December 16th, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, Michigan time. Okay, I think that's it. Hey, it's been a great semester. I hope that you got something out of the class. If I see you again in the winter term, we'll talk again then, either in face-to-face or online. And if you're graduating, congratulations. Go on with your life. I wish you the best. And if you're around again and for some other reason in the coming years, come by and say hi. Okay, see you online.